If this is the Africa Forward Summit, what is France doing in it? Is France right here to help Africa to go forward, or they are here to make their own interest, as many colonialists, as many Western countries always used to use and play their own games, where at the end of the day Africa realizes that there was no love, there was no kind of partnership, there was no kind of collaboration, there was no kind of building together, but only self-centered interest, but only self-centeredness. That is why there are still some signs that we are still undergoing colonization. Why can't African leaders do their own things? Why can't African leaders stand on their own stability? Why can't they ensure their own stability? Why can't they stand firm in doing their own things? But since France is co-hoster in this, let's wait and see what he has come to do, and see the consequences, and see the result from all this, as France seeks to rebuild influence across Africa and amid shifting regional alliance and economic challenge. This is Foreigners Talk Rwanda. We are back again, and I'm your man Don the Great on this. What is this? This is the international political analysis. Alright, thank you for your very precious time. Thank you for your very dedicated time for this. This is Foreigners Talk Rwanda. We are back again, and I'm your man Don the Great on this. What is this? This is the international political analysis. Hey, there are some updates that are trending all over today. Today we're going to be looking at only two trending things, and the first thing is Africa Forward Summit that is taking place in Kenya. The second one is Museveni's swearing in ceremony. Hey, you're most welcome again. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for the long-lasting staying with us right here on Foreigners Talk Rwanda. Hey, you're most welcome. Let's dive into this. Many readers from all over Africa, for sure. They arrived in Nairobi for the Africa Forward Summit hosted by Kenya and France. The summit aims to strengthen the trade, investment, and diplomatic ties as France seeks to rebuild influence across Africa and amid shifting regional alliance and economic challenge. The summit focuses on Africa and France partnership for innovation and growth, bringing together leaders to discuss sustainable development, green industrialization, and digital innovation. Key details of the Africa Forward Summit 2026. I am really sure that you are really curious to know about the details that are not only details but key details about this Africa Forward Summit 2026. Location: Nairobi, Kenya, where heads of state and presidents are already there. Theme is Africa, France, partnerships for innovation and growth. Key agenda items: energy transition, green industrialization, digital innovation, sustainable agriculture, and strengthening economic ties. Participants: heads of state, business leaders, investors. Over 2,000 people are expected there, young entrepreneurs and civil society. Opening event: the Africa Forward Inspire and Connects Business Forum on May 11th, focusing on private sector partnerships in sports and creative industries. Significant thing to note in this Africa Forward Summit is the first summit of its kind to be co-chaired with an English-speaking country. Hey, that was the few updates that I would like all of us to have about this Africa Forward Summit in Kenya, Nairobi. Hey, furthermore, many people have been wondering all over, asking themselves that what if this is the Africa Forward Summit, what is France doing in it? What is France doing in it? Now, what we must know is that this Africa Forward Summit was hosted by Kenya. It was hosted by Kenya and France. And the France has a very big interest in this. They are trying to rebuild their relationships and partnerships with any other African countries. I am wondering as well, is France right here to help Africa to go forward, or they are here to make their own interest, as many colonialists, as many Western countries always used to use different ways to come in Africa and play their own games, where at the end of the day, Africa realizes that there was no love, there was no kind of partnership, there was no kind of collaboration, there was no kind of building together, but only self-centered interest, but only self-centeredness. Let us not expect the same thing. That's what I would say. Let us not expect the same thing from France in this, the Africa Forward Summit. It was supposed, this is now my own opinion, it was supposed to be held by only Africans, by only Africans. That is why there are still some signs that we are still undergoing colonization. Why can't African leaders do their own things? Why can't African leaders stand on their own stability? Why can't they ensure their own stability? Why can't they stand firm in doing their own things? But since France is co-hoster in this, let's wait and see what he has come to do, and see the consequences, and see the result from all this. Today, it was another great day for the Great Rex region, where Museveni, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has sworn in. It was a big ceremony, it was a big celebration that have taken place there in Uganda. We are right there in Uganda. There, Uganda's Yoweri Museveni sworn in for 7th term as president. The 81-year-old, who has been in power since 1986, won a general election, and today he has sworn in for 7th consecutive term following his landslide victory in disputed elections in January, extending his tenure as one of Africa's longest serving rulers. Term for Ugandans. Heavy security, including armored tanks, were deployed in the capital, Kampala, ahead of the inauguration, in what police said were measures intended to maintain a public order. Museveni told the crowd that his new term should be regarded as a time for no more sleep for all Ugandans. No more sleep for all Ugandans. He added that people should focus on creating more wealth and jobs and building the progress made over the last 40 years through the achievement of peace and the development of infrastructure. Now, yeah, that was today's update, and I really appreciate you for your great support that you have hit that subscribe button, and it is a great support to us. I think you know that it means the world to us. Now, see you next time on any other hot topics. I'm your man, Don the Great, and this is the international political analysis at this YouTube channel, Foreigners Talk Rwanda.